Hey traders from around the world, you know what time it is. It is time for your favorite Wednesday real life stock review. Today was a wonderful day out there in the markets. Shout outs to all the real life traders out there who were able to take a scorching swing trade with me. So Leah, well done, got herself 1R on NCTY. Justin Goggins got 2Rs on NCTY, and a few other traders like my boy Jay Wade's got 2.11 Rs. And myself, I was able to carve out a little bit of a gain on this one as well, mostly because I had planned this trade a few days ago, in fact, in my mentorship group. So if we go back over here, I started a mentorship group not too long ago, and this is one that we all were planning way back in. I don't know if I can find it, but anyway, I think it was... I don't have to go too far back. I know you guys believe me, but long story short, we were doing a volume scan and tracking down individual companies, and that was one of the ones that we found. I think Jonathan Wade actually found it for us, but oh well, no big deal. So we had this huge volume spike 2 days ago. So this is when I started getting interested in NCTY, right? Massive volume spike, gap and go. Stock was down an abhorrent amount. I mean, it was down 87%. So you had this huge volume spike, a lot of shorts in place. Okay, it could go higher. So next candle, bam, inside day hammer. Inside day hammer. So on this day, I was already interested, already setting up the trade. Then the next day, bang, we got another bear hammer candle. So this was the exact setup that you see, and then the next candle, boom, that was today. It actually gapped above our entry, traded down into our trigger, and then crushed all day long. I did unfortunately sell it at $16.94. Could have sold a little bit higher. I was traveling a little bit today, and I think I could have trailed my target up to 18, which would have been really nice. But either way, I'm not going to cry about that win. I'm actually headed up to southern Indiana, North Kentucky area for a really intense training schedule. Here's my buddy Zach, who is pretty much my coach for the next few days and few months. Actually, I hired him to just kick my face in and teach me how to be an amazing human being. So, paying to get punished. I love it. But yeah, it's going to be a great 2-3 days. And then next week, I'll be in Boise, Idaho, climbing the equivalent of Everest with my buddy Robert Falco in the 29029 event. So NCTY, I know a lot of you love cryptocurrencies, but remember, stocks can be just as exciting. Although I probably will get stopped out on Sundial. We will see. I did get traded into Sundial. We got some room for this one to work, but if I get stopped out and we lose, then we lose. It's not a big deal. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Mind Medicine, another one that a lot of people are keeping an eye on, and MNMD, just chilling, really, for the most part. I think it's going to trade sideways for a while. I'm not really ecstatic about this trade. So give it some time, let it hang out. Overall, I think it could go bullish, but definitely have stops in place just in case. Here is, again, another look at Ethereum. A lot of you asking me where I'm buying Ethereum, and these are the prices that I'm buying Ethereum, along with the 100 simple and a few other locations. I do think Ethereum is going to kind of chop around for a while in an accumulation zone and then eventually go higher. So be patient, accumulate, buy low, sell high. Teladoc gapping down a little bit post-market on some news with Amazon. Nothing too wild and crazy. So if you turn on the extended hours, it's nothing too insane as of right now. Again, maybe, hopefully not, but down a little bit. So that makes sense. I think it's going to chop around for a while anyway. The other reason it's going to chop around, that 100 simple on a weekly chart. That is the resistance of which we're banging our head against on Teladoc. Fastly, ticker symbol FSLY. Fastly broke above the 100 simple on a weekly chart yesterday and is retesting it from the bottom today. So Fastly gapped up, and obviously is going to have a retest today. I think we all knew that, including Mr. Squiggles. So yep, let it chop around, trade sideways for a little bit. I do think, though, we can go higher since we took out this bear volume. After we pull back, retest, chop around, and eventually I think we can get back up to 73. Upwork, UPWK, inside bear candle today, which I like. I got a covered call. I'm still in it. I'm leaving it alone. And I expect Upwork to maybe trade sideways a day or two, maybe even into next week, and I'll be able to buy that covered call back. The only thing I'm looking for is a close above 52. If we close above 52, I'll take the L and I'll buy to close that covered call for a loss and just keep the equity in the overall position. Let's see, what else are we in? Paycom Software, PAYC. So we got triggered into Paycom off this little double bottom, up very, very small on that one. NVTA is a stock that has not triggered yet on a weekly options trade. So if you want to take a note of this one and keep an eye on this setup, NVTA, really interesting candle. Weekly chart looks good. Buying it off the 100 simple on a weekly. We'll see if it pulls back. That's at least the goal, but I'll leave that trade open until next Tuesday, but still one to watch for sure. Go EV. Gapped up into long terms and sold off nicely today. Tesla closed with a small bear inside candle, so it's going to battle the 200 and chop around sideways for about a week or two. And then American Well, AMWL, gapped up today really nicely and then sold off because you had all these buyers just taking some profit. So really thrilled, magnificently excited, and stupendously, wonderfully pleased about all the amazing things that are going on with real life trading. Thank you for helping me enrich lives, ladies and gentlemen. I will be back on Monday, where I'll be broadcasting from Vegas. And until then, love life, and trade it. Bye.